Ashley Allen on Radio Row for NESN.com with Deontay Wilder. Deontay, thanks for being with us.
Thank you guys for having me.
All right, so I understand that congratulations is in order for you. Last month you defended your belt against Artur Szpilka. How did that go?
Man, it went as expected. You know, when I hit him, I really thought I killed him. You know, I didn't see him moving at all. It was one of the most devastating knockouts of this year, and it's already being labeled as a potential knockout of the year already at the beginning of the year. So that's amazing, you know. But I'm always praying for my opponents that they may come in the ring healthy and exit the ring as healthy as they came in. And it's a brutal sport that we're in. But I'm just happy to be able to do it. Something that I'm in love to do. You know?
That's great. So this fight actually seems like it was one of your tougher fights. You went all the way through the 9th round. Were you at all concerned?
Not at all. Not at all. I think my toughest fight was my last fight before this one, actually. Duopa from France. I think, but this one was more of a trickier fight because I haven't faced a southpaw in three and a half years, and he was a southpaw, so it took me a little bit longer to adjust and get used to him. But when I got adjusted and used to him, bam, baby, good night.
All right, so this might be a trick question, but if there's a guy in the NFL that you would like to face in the ring, who would it be?
Cam Newton.
Why is that?
Well, he got the size, and he's definitely in the heavyweight division, and he's very athletic in the fields and stuff like that. So I like some competition, and I would love to face him.
All right, so are you a Cam Newton fan? It might sound like it.
Well, yeah, I'm going for the Panthers. If you're asking me that, I am definitely going for Carolina Panthers. I think Cam Newton is definitely a great athlete and a great person as well too. I think they got what it takes this year. They got an awesome team. They had a amazing record this year, just only one defeat against Atlanta. And I just think he got the tools and ability to pull it off this year and bring North Carolina their first championship. I think that'll be amazing. I'm all about making history. But on the other hand, you got Peyton Manning as well too. That's one of the greats in this sport. And I'm all about making history. So I love to see my greats in their career on top as well too. So it's going to be a good game. It's a win-win situation for me overall.
All right, so Deontay, word has it that you got into boxing a little bit later than some other professionals. Is it 20? You were about 20 years old?
About 21. Yes.
All right, so there are other rumors that you had some interest in perhaps playing some Crimson Tide football. Are there any truth to that?
Most definitely. Both is true. I always had a golden dream in playing for the Crimson Tide. Sometimes you may have plans for yourself, but God have other plans for you, and that those plans that I had for myself, God didn't have it planned for me. So I had a daughter that when I was in college, she was born with spina bifida, and that's what got me into boxing. My love for her, and being able to say, hey, I can't do this no more. I got a child that really needs me. School is always an opportunity for me to go back. Now she's my sport. I got to give it my all. So I quit college, and I went out and got a job. Not only to get a job, I got 2 jobs actually, because I didn't know nothing about spina bifida and what it was going to take to take care of a child with that. So during that time, I was looking for more money to make, and I leant toward boxing because I felt like every fighter made a lot of money in boxing. Didn't know it was a process to get in there, and walked into a gym. It was like that. Hallelujah, hallelujah, amen.
Must have been a great moment.
Oh man, I knew I was at the right place at the right time, and I felt like it was my last opportunity to be someone, a famous athlete, and God took hold of the rest, And here I am now, the heavyweight champion of the world. And and true story, I promised my daughter when she was 1 year old. I looked her in her eyes. I said, "Daddy's gonna be a heavyweight champion of the world, and he's gonna be able to support you beyond your belief." And many times as a child, I've had many promised to be, but nothing fulfilled. So I know how it be to have promises given to you, but nothing fulfilled. But being a heavyweight champion of the world it's a long way of hopeful wishing. but I was able to accomplish that and look her in the eyes and fulfill my promises. It's the most great feeling in the world. So when I won my title, she looked at me and hugged me. She said, "Dad, I'm proud of you." And it touched my heart because most times we tell our kids that we're proud of them.
Yeah.
In this sense, she turned it on me as the child telling the father that she's proud of me. And I love my baby.
Aw. So talk to me about that social media campaign that you guys have to knock out. Is it KO spinal bifida? Is that what it's called?
Well, yeah, we KO spinal bifida. You know, I'm doing a lot of things with spinal bifida. My goal is one day to be a national face of spinal bifida organization, anything to deal with spinal bifida, just to get the word out there so people will be more knowledgeable about what is spinal bifida and how you take care of a person that deals with spinal bifida, because they may be in a situation where they may a person with this disorder may need assistance, and instead of people being afraid or hesitant to do something, when they get knowledge about the disorder and what it takes to take care or do this, you know, they won't hesitate to do it, because most of these kids they're so prescient and they're very smart. They're very smart, you know. And with my daughter, they said she would never be able to walk or never have a natural childhood ability to learn. And most kids with this disorder are paralyzed and in wheelchairs. Like again, I say, if God has something for you, then it's for you. No matter how many years a doctor went to practice what they practice, you know, God have it for you, then it's for you. Not only is she walking, she's running, she's a gymnast, she's a cheerleader, and one of the smartest little girls in her class. So I'm highly blessed and favored. You know, I can't complain at all. My life is wonderful.
Oh, Deontay, that's so sweet. You are doing great work inside and outside the ring. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you guys for having me.